Caddis moths are out in their thousands today, and yet there's not one sign of a trout on the water. Look at them. They've been hitting the water, they're above the water, they're all over the place here. And there's not one sign of a trout even coming up. Normally they'll be jumping and leaping at them. So it tells you something. Something the fisheries have to do. They get their arse into gear and start doing something about these rivers here in Tassie. That's my first trout of the morning. It's taken an hour to catch this little fella. He's a legal size. He'd be probably just under 12 inches, 11.5 inches long. Nice and well conditioned little fish. It's been pretty tough. I'm just going to let him go. And yeah, I picked him up just up here in that little shallow stretch of water there. I'll have to clear my camera lens. He's got all bogged up now. The fish just flashed in water. That's better. You can see it now. That water where I just call that trout, he was only it's only about 4 inches deep, and he flicked a little lure up past that tea tree there, just on the left, and yeah, he just came out and smashed it. So it's been a very poor start. This river hasn't fished all that well so far this year, and I fished my whole way up from down there as far as you can see. I had one hook up from a very, very small ground on the left hand side of the river there, looking downstream, and that's been it. And yeah, just two hits, and there's only 2 trout I've seen. So I'm going to fish up around the corner here and then head back, and I'll just try somewhere else on the river. On another brown here. I probably could lose this one because he's only just lipped. I thought I'd get him on film first anyway. And yeah, he's a nice fish, beautiful. Probably about 350 gram fish. There he is. As soon as I put that net on him, net under him, got him in there, he out popped the little lure. So we're going to get him straight back in the water now. That was he was picked up over there in that right off that other riverbank. So two trout within 5 minutes, and I had nothing in the first hour. But that's trout fishing for you. This here's my last stretch of river I'm going to fish, and then I'll get out and head back to the car, which is probably 3/4 kilometre away, and yeah, and I'll try another section of river. Alright, I just come down the river, climbed up this river bank. Now I've got to head up through here. It's pretty thick scrub, but when I get out, probably 100 metres of this hard scrub to get through. Then I go up a steep hill, and it's pretty open. I'll be up on the road, and I can head back to the car, and then I'll be heading off to another section of the river to fish. Right, I'm through the worst of it now. Made our way through all this rubbish here. Now I just got to head up through this little pit here and zigzag my way up to the top there where it's the brightest. On the footage here now is where the road is. So yeah, I haven't got far to go now. 15-20 metres and I'm beyond the road. Now I just picked this little tiddler up on a little hard body. A little greedy guts hard body, and I just cast up next to that log and brought it back down there, and just as I was about to lift the lure from the water, the little tacker smashed it, so I'll get him off as quick as I can. I'm under a decent fish here. He's taking me everywhere at the moment. I'm filming this with one hand, holding him up with the rod with the other, so the sooner I can get him in the net, the better. He's certainly putting the paddle up in this fast water here. I'm making my way downstream. I'll have to turn this camera off and There he is, we've got him to the surface. He's only just lipped too, so I'll have to hurry up and slip the net under him before I lose him. There he is. Got the hook out of him, we're just about ready to let him go. So yeah, he's a lovely fish. Yeah, he's in beautiful condition. He's gone. I picked him up off that other riverbank over there. And yeah, he took me straight down round past these rocks, and yeah, it was a good tussle. It's only probably 450 gram fish too, but no, it was good fun. I'm just going to move up this bit of fast water here now. I'll have to go to the right hand side and hang on because it's sort of so rocky up through here. And I'll just want to fish that little bit of flat water up there, and I may call it a day. Pushing up through here. It's not all that easy on the body, I can tell you. But we're nearly there. We've about halfway up, so not far to go now. So I pushed up through that so far. Yeah, another 10-15 metres and I'll be right. Better be worth it. Well, I pushed to work my way up to here for nothing until I got to here and cast over by that log and just picked up an ultra small brown. So really it hasn't been worth pushing myself up here, but I've got a little bit more water to fish. Probably fish another 30 metres because then it drops off way too deep. I'll have to get out and do a bit of bush bashing. That's if I decide to fish on any further. Right, we're finished at the river. I've been back to the car, my driver on the way home. I've just called in to fish this creek on the way home and see if we can pick up a trout or two here. It's pretty low and it's a bit dirty, so but you never know, we may get one or two if we're lucky. I just got hold of a trout up here. I'm up on the river bank. I've just got to lead him here, lead him around a bit if I can get him without falling in. He's really taken that lure just in the mouth. He'll be alright. I'll get him out as quick as I can and let him go. Beautiful fish. I'm just going to revive him now. Take a couple of minutes to get him right, and then we'll let her go. This could take a few minutes, so I'll just turn the camera off. There's the little girl's gone, and it was a good start, so I'll just move on a bit further now. I'll have a couple more casts up here, see how I go. How lucky was that? That lure came out the fish's mouth once after I got him in the net, and yeah, when I took the fish out and put it in the water, somehow the jumping and twisting and turning, and it managed to somehow undo the clip. So yeah, lucky I've still got my lure. I'm in the creek now. I just saw there was a fish jumped a while ago, about 50 odd feet up ahead of me, so I'm just going to move up a fraction. He's just on that surface there now, just a little surface feeding now. So I'm going to throw the lure up past him and see if he'll take it on the way back. He may, but sometimes if they're surface feeding, they won't touch anything else, but I'd say he'd be hungry. It's the last stretch of water I'm going to fish now before I call it a day. Got one little one back there, and let him go. Not worth even filming or taking photos of. So yeah, I just fished this up to the top in this bit of fast water up ahead there, and it's a deep pool, this one. Up past that it's just too shallow. My lure's bottom bouncing all the time here now, picking up muck all the time, so it's not worth fishing on. I've had plenty of follows, but they're just not in the mood here at the moment. Oh, I just got back to the car. It's 10 past 2. I just finished fishing the Western Creek, a little creek here, and I got a couple in there and lost 2 other little ones. But the one I got was a nice fish, the first one. I got that on the very first cast, but it's just too low to fish now, and we need some more rain. It's got to come up by at least 3 or 4 inches. Lure kept bottom bouncing and fouling up, so yeah, so I gave it away. Man, it was better today. I finished up 6 there and lost 3 others in there, so that's the best. That's well, the best session I've had there for quite some time, to probably at least 2 months. So, and yeah, so it was a good. And the fish, a few of the fish were nice size, close to 400, 420 grams, and the others were just little fellas, but still, the fish were there, and I had a couple of follows. So, you know, I was pretty happy with how the day went. And it was a long time between fishing here though, and hopefully it's going to improve by the next trip, next time I come over here anyway. It's a fair drive just for half a dozen fish in the meander. Till next time, tight lines.